Here we go. I'm live. Sorry about that, guys. Figuring it out. Old man working technology. He doesn't know what he's doing. Old man working technology. He's trying his hardest. Hey, guys. Welcome to another doom scrolling. Look at this, dude. Doom scrolling 17. What are we doing here? Hello. Doom scrolling 17. Hello. Does it even say doom scrolling anywhere, by the way, on this this wild world we're looking? Hey guys, very excited to be here with you guys. Very excited. I haven't shown up here on Twitter yet. Hopefully we will at some point show up on Twitter. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope. I'm gonna pray. I don't know why this doesn't say what I want to, which is doom scrolling. Everything is work. Everything is work. Let's hope it shows up. Okay, there it is. And it's not exactly what I want it to be because that would be too simple. It would all this world. Now I have the sound. Here I am. I was muted. Now I'm unmuted and I'm too lazy to edit it out. Okay. I'm too lazy to edit it out. I'm not going to edit it out. Everything should be easier than it is, but it's never that easy. Okay. The old man's back. Okay. The old man is back. I'm just not happy. I don't know why this thing doesn't say doom scrolling 17 on it. It would be so much easier, but oh no, it didn't work on that. So that's fine. Daddy, battling the forces of evil. Just know that. Daddy's battling the forces of evil. Again, as you know, on doom scrolling, okay, on doom scrolling, we list all of our content creators. I list them on the platforms that will allow me. That will be either on samtripoli.com, Rumble, and on Twitter. Okay, YouTube will not allow me to do that, and that is life. So you will get the content creators after the show, and that's how it goes. And yeah, bang, bang, pow. Trying to play by the rules, but nobody will let me. I just want to dance. That's all I want to do is dance. And if you want to see Sam Tripoli live, this is like every day I get ready for the show and I work so hard, and then it just instantly goes off the tracks. Like instantly, just like right out the gate. If you want to see me live, I will be in Hollywood at the Comedy Store. I have a murder lineup that just got even better with a secret drop in that I can't say that comic's name. They're dropping in nothing but bang, bang, pows. Okay. So that's on the 11th. Then Morris Plains, New Jersey on the 21st. Actually, the 20th, too. I got to add that. So we just had a second show. So Thursday, the 20th, and then the 21st. And then Broadbrook Opera House on the 22nd. And then the 18th through the 20th, I'm in July. I'm in Kansas City, adding new dates as we go. Thank you. Stop sharing screen. There we go. Learning as we go. But yeah, good to be here. Love you guys. Got a lot of people coming in. Got to jump into my friends over here on the on Rockfin. Thank you guys. Who we got? Thank you, Jeff Egan. Hi, everybody over there. Twitter, how's it going? It's going great. We got a bunch of viewers here, so thank you for that. That would be great. I would love to be able to. I know there's no audio. Now we got audio. I'm just like trying my hardest. So let's get into it. Here are the best of the videos that I found surfing the web this week. And we got some not but banger. Not but bangers. Here we go. First video. Let's get it going. Is your chicken a Fed?
Coming home after a long day of committing tax fraud just to feel like you're being watched and you're not imagining it. Here are my
not working. Let me see that.
A new country.
Okay, so why aren't these videos working? All right, hold on. Audio. No, you fucking fuck. Oh, here we go. No, here we go. Okay, let's try this again. Is your chicken a Fed?
tips to find out whether or not your chicken is a Fed. Number 1, check around the coop. What you want to be finding here is eggs and chicken shit. If instead you're finding MK Ultra documents, that is not a good sign. Stay vigilant. Number 2, when listening to your bird, if instead of clucking, they're relaying numbers in a seemingly random order, that is not a chicken, that is a government-funded number station. Again, not what you want. Last but not least, number 3, look for a response. When within earshot of your chicken, casually say something like, I think Ted Kaczynski did nothing wrong. If your bird remains silent, they've begun recording your conversation and are uploading your coordinates. That is a Fed, and if you do not act immediately, the news is going to say that you drowned while swimming. I hope this has been helpful. Good luck, Godspeed, and trust no chicken.
I wish I knew who that was. I wish I knew who that was. I really do. I wish I knew who that was. Yeah. We all know this is true. It's a golden rule I've been talking about forever. 100%. That is the golden rule. You know it, I know it. Okay. Fire, though. She's fire. I wish I knew who she was. If you guys know who she was, I'd love to give her credit. I don't want to take any credit for this content that these people made. I just like to highlight content creators because I just love watching these videos on the internet. So let's try it again. Somebody's trying to get me to say my pronouns. I'll say my pronouns. Later on in the later sections of the show. Here we go. Next up, these guys are doing some of the best work on the internet. Ninjas are butterflies. I love their product. I love what they do. They're really great disseminators of information. Here we go.
Texas. And there's a song called Beyonce dropped that new country album. This ain't Texas. And there's a song called Alien Superstar. And it samples a song, this really weird guy having a monologue.
Okay, yeah, so it says, DJ Booth is conducting a troubleshoot test of the entire system. Somehow, a party was in progress. An unidentified frequency has been existing in the system for some time. While many of you have been made too brainwashed to comprehend, this frequency is and has become a threat to our society as we know it. The frequency has been used by a secret society in conjunction with Lucifer to lure and prey on innocent partygoers. With hypnotism, synchroprism, technology, lies, scandal, and pornography, we will keep you updated on our current status.
No, it did not say that.
Yeah. And it's like, whatever, if you're just being artistic, like, I don't get it. I guess I just like, maybe I'm a boomer. I don't get why that makes your music better. I'm not saying like, hey, don't ever cuss, like, because what, you do whatever you want. But when it comes to something this specific, it feels intentional.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a message. When you look into it, lyrics have meaning, art has meaning, and it scares us.
It's a weird thing.
That's really, really weird.
Really strange.
Dang it.
In conjunction with Lucifer. I was just like, whoa, what the heck?
That's so
Hey, pump the brakes,
Yeah,
pal.
it seems a little too in the face.
Yeah.
Too in the face?
Hold on. Let me just
No.
make sure you get that. There we go. Ninja episodes 92109. There we go. I want to make sure you guys get that for sure. They're doing great work. And why are you surprised that Beyonce, who has many alternate personalities, okay, would and has constantly had symbolism of darkness in her videos and her music? By the way, allegedly, we gotta say that here, allegedly gets sued constantly for jacking songs. Why wouldn't you believe that? And I'm not judging them. I'm just saying everybody is shocked by what's coming out of Hollywood and the music industry. We are in the realm of the occult, of the darkness. This is the realm, okay? Spirituality is the word on how to get out of here. Yes, I'm a Jesus guy. That's, you learn Jesus teaches you the way to ascend to a higher level of onto the higher vibrational levels. I'm open-minded to it all. Like I said, I don't think there's one way. Jesus is my savior, Lord, God above all. But I do believe that there's many different views that can help you navigate this dark density. Okay, that's not just the Abrahamics that have a view of how it works, and that's my honest opinion. And that there's a lot of this other stuff that does make sense, and it's not all dark, even though there are people who worship Kronos and Baal and Moloch, who are all the same people. That's my opinion, okay? And so when you see people worshiping and saluting themselves to them, basically selling their soul, that's because that's who's running this realm, and that's how you can get pushed forward by doing that. That's my humble opinion. That's my humble opinion, right? Get the God, yo. Get the God. That's what I'm telling y'all, okay? You think I'm messing around. Thank you, Patrick Monologue. That's what we're talking about. Thank you, Revolutionary One. Yes, I do have a nice haircut. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I the audio ran bad for the first 2 minutes because God forbid, I get somebody to help me on this, and they would mess up too because it happens all the time. So here we go. Next one. This one is crazy. Crazy. You think our reality shows are messed up? Watch this. This is nuts.
To guess what he's reacting to. But this is one of the darkest moments from a documentary I've ever seen. Hulu just released a documentary called The Contestant, which follows the story of a man who took part in the most evil reality show to ever exist. The show was an experiment to see if you could survive just on what you won in magazine sweepstakes. And to test that theory, they kept this man, Nasibi, alone in a studio apartment for 15 months with nothing, no food and no clothes. As you can see, he had to resort to eating dog food in order to survive. And the entire time he was unaware that it was being broadcast to 30 million people across Japan. Some of you actually may remember I covered this on my podcast last year, where I talk more than the documentary does about the other evil reality shows that the same network was making at the time. This is the scene in the documentary where they're announcing to Nasubi that he won, that the show is over. And to do this, they actually bring him onto the stage blindfolded so he doesn't know there's an audience. And they put him in this fake room on the stage so that Nasubi actually thinks that the experiment is continuing, that he doesn't know he's done. But then the walls break away and the audience is revealed and everyone is cheering for him. But in reality, this was a moment of sheer terror for Nasubi. See, at this point, he had been completely alone, naked, and malnourished for 15 months. And he was having a complete panic attack because this was total sensory overload for him. And on top of that, he had no idea that he had been watched for the last 15 months and that he was basically a celebrity in Japan at this point. The show tries to make it seem like it was this big happy moment when in reality, it is traumatizing Nasubi. Anyways, the documentary is a great watch, and if you want a little more context on what was happening in
okay. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Dude, listen, all these reality shows try to convince these people. I just want to run this one. Try to convince these people they're going to be celebrities, but that didn't even tell them that. That was just like straight up, like screwing with that. Dude, like that is it. Like it is literally, we're seeing comments. It's a Truman Show, bro. This guy's eating dog food. Everybody's watching me eat dog food. And everyone's like, oh my God, this entertainment's so great. That's why what makes me laugh is like everyone's offended by jokes, but there's a whole country watch a guy eat dog food and try to figure out how to live off of like coupons. I mean, I'm gonna move this forward. Here we go. Let's watch this one right now. This is another one.
Documentary on Netflix is wild. It's about a cult that sucked in a bunch of TikTok dancers, and you've probably seen this couple on your page a few times. Their name is Miranda and James Derrick, and Miranda's sister Melanie and her parents are still trying to pull her out of this. Thankfully, many of the young adult dancers found their way out of the cult, but the stuff that they described that goes on in there is scary. The head of this cult is Robert Shin. He would go by the name Man of God. He ran the Shekinah
Asian
church and a talent management group called 7M, and that's what really sucked in all of these young dancers. Basically told them that he is the pathway to heaven and he would give them fame and fortune, and they went through extreme brainwashing. They had to cut out every single person in their life. Miranda's sister Melanie says that when her grandfather died, Miranda had to ask Man of God for permission to go to the funeral, and she didn't even show up. They also found out that she got married through TikTok. TikTok. All of their finances were going to this man, Robert Shin, and they were literally signing NDAs in church. Some of the others said that they would wake up, work from morning till night for his $1 million businesses and make $100 a week. And listen to how sick this is. He said that he would tell them to come massage him and do him favors so that one day they can earn the title of Woman of God.
I mean, there's a lot going on here. It's very sad and it sucks, but it's also, are you that dumb? I'm sorry, are you stupid? Man, God is killing. By the way, anyone tells you of God is a whack job. Anyone with the of God in their title is a whack job. It's dumb. I've never met a guy that's like of God who's cool and chill Bill, right? God is great. People who go of God, not good. Not good. Okay? Not good at all. That's what I'm just telling you guys. Anybody with of God in their label is up to no good. No good. Okay? It's crazy, dude. The first name man, last name God. Yeah, of God. And again, with the Asians and running this stuff. And I don't know what it is, but it's like, and then it's got to be interracial too. Like, what is that about? Like, what is that about? Why is that in our thing? And you want to be famous, and like, for what? Like, what is fame? Soldier of God? Okay, maybe. Nah, I still won't give it to him. No, I'm not gonna give him that's his nickname. That was his guy. That was that guy's title of God. Of God. No. Okay. No. All right. Stop it. Fame. It's like the worst, dude. All right. Let's get in another one. Let's shift some gears. Yo. This is some weird stuff. Here we go. Who likes a Dogman?
Thing. It's multi-layered. It's not just one thing. It can look like, oh, that's a Dogman, but where did it come from? Because I think they come from different spots and places, and I think that how they become Dogman. I do think that there are people that have these abilities through occultic rituals, but also very supernatural means. And I will just say this, and this is really crazy. It's never been on the show before, but I know of a guy who at one time in his life, I don't think he can anymore, at one time in his life, he could shapeshift into a Dogman, what he called a werewolf. And he was very well known amongst these types of circles. And he's not the only one. There is a guy I talked to earlier this year in another state, face to face. And he talked about how he had a girlfriend that he dated. And she was one of these werewolves. And she wasn't the only one. There was a group of them. And there was warring fractions. And there was a group of, we'll just call werewolves, that were from Tennessee and lower Kentucky that were coming to their state. And it was like underworld type-esque fighting amongst these werewolves. Territorial type stuff.
Let's go, bro. Tony Merkel with the Confessional Podcast. Let's go, bro. Let's go, dude. Tennessee werewolves. Come on, dude. What are we talking about? Imagine banging a shapeshifter. Come on. What are we talking about? Hooking up with shapeshifters, dude? Bang. Guys, this is the sound that stupid makes right here. Done a show on it. Please stop. Tennessee werewolves. Come on, let's go. Let's go, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's some weird. You got to be in the woods, too, to see that stuff. The electromagnetic pulses around here is not going to allow you to do any of this shape-shifting stuff. It's just not going to let you see it. It just won't, okay? So that's that. So let's get into what I consider the GOAT of podcasting. Joe Rogan's top dog for sure. The best to do it, but I think the GOAT of podcasting is Tim Dillon. Let's hear him on Tucker Carlson.
banning TikTok, and everyone's talking about it because kids are now sitting down at the table with their family and watching the Gaza stuff, and they're going, why are we shooting this baby in the face? And their family is going, well, you know,
There's a very good reason
There's
for that.
a good reason for it, and I want you to focus on your driving test. And you go, yeah, but they're lighting these people on fire. And so now all these kids are getting information from TikTok, and nobody likes it.
Banning TikTok is not an effort, a last-ditch effort to save us from China.
I don't think they they don't care about your kids' mental health. I don't think they ever have. I don't think they're interested in your kids' mental health. They're not interested in your mental health.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Dillon is the GOAT. Nobody talks in better punchlines. He's the David Tell of podcasting. David Tell is my favorite stand-up comic of all time. And there's nobody better punchlines. Tim Dillon does that in like real time talking. So I think he's great. I love him very much. And I'm a big fan. And I think he's doing the Lord's work. And he's totally right about what TikTok is. They want to get rid of TikTok because they can't control the data and the message. And we're seeing that more and more and more. And I think that we need to understand that if we are at war. This is war, spiritual war, and they're coming for us, and they are getting more and more brazen because their time is coming to an end, dude. Their time is coming to an end. Sam Tripoli, go to podcast. I am not the GOAT of podcast. Okay. I'm not, but I do think he is. Bill Burr. Go on. Tim, Theo, Burr, and you are the best conversationalists. Thank you. I'm not really in that group, but I appreciate the kind words. Theo is is firecracker. Do you guys know I'm the one who told him to start a YouTube show? You know that, right? You're welcome, world. Add that to another guy that he blew up. Thank you. What is going on in my eye? Okay, we're fine. You add that to Sam Tripoli hanging and banging. Okay, making shit happen. Come on, right?
WHO treaty has been altered because of your resistance. What you awoke to years ago is finally reaching the Senate because 49 senators are set to oppose this treaty. Let's have a look at the letter that's been written by these senators. Some of over 300 proposals for amendments made by member states would substantially increase the WHO's health emergency powers and constitute intolerable infringements upon US sovereignty. As such, it was essential that the WHO abide by the 4-month notice period to allow member states to ensure that no traces of such proposals were included in a final amendment package for consideration by the World Health Authority. Having failed to do so, amendments are not in order. So what the WHO are trying to do is change the language. It still enables them to censor dissenting voices. Malinformation. Remember, malinformation is true information that they happen to not like. The WHO's most recent publicly available draft of its new pandemic response treaty is dead on arrival. Instead of addressing the WHO's well-documented shortcomings, the treaty focuses on mandated resource and technology transfers, shredding intellectual property rights, infringing free speech, and supercharging the WHO. Look at this. The treaty ignores the fact that we are still unsure of COVID-19's origins because Beijing continues to block a legitimate, independent investigation. Let's have a look at a little bit more from this story. There is unease among MPs about the World Health Organization's pandemic treaty due to be ratified later this month. MPs are urging the government not to rush into signing the agreement, which they say has serious implications for the UK's sovereignty and ability to decide national policies in a future global health crisis. The WHO has come under fire for its support of China, with Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, I can't say that dude's name. The Director General criticised for praising Beijing during the pandemic, having initially claimed its lockdown strategy bought time for the world. It certainly did buy time for the world. It bought time for tyranny. So presumably the Senate are beginning to realize what you have long known. They weren't right about COVID. It wasn't precisely as they described it. Its devastating effects were not so serious or far-reaching. They were not right about how effective lockdowns were going to be. They were not right about the efficacy of vaccines. Stay free. See it first on Rumble.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We're living in crazy times, and they're trying to push this bird flu. It's not real, guys. None of it is. Okay? None of it is. This treaty is about the Paris Climate Accord. All of it's about stripping your rights and destroying your economy so you live in a low vibrational state of anxiety, depression, and sadness. That's what it's all about. That's what they're doing. And guess what? Behind closed doors, your politicians, who are all sold out scumbags, okay, are all green lighting this treaty. Just know that. What are you talking about? You are lost. I am right. I am crushing. Okay. Everything is. Prove it exists. Prove it exists. Right? I haven't been blocking anybody, son. Always know that. I don't block anybody. Well, that's not true. I do block some people. You know, because somebody, yeah, the Congo's accepted a muted rapper. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, what do we got next? Here we go. What is no? Okay, this is speaking of all the BS. You want to understand what they're doing? Here we go. Check this video out. This is from Cubs to Bear Books.
Understand what happened in 2020 until you learn the history of the Flexner report, because it's the story of how big money conquers industry. The report was used to argue that non-petroleum based medicines were not backed by science. It would be presented in front of state licensure boards, and as a result, the American Medical Association would be given control over college accreditation status. And if you lose your accreditation, you typically lose your funding. And this was the fate of schools that taught naturopathy and homeopathy, as within only 25 years, half of the medical schools in America had closed down. And this is why I write books on healthy living and how systems are corrupted. Because the Flexner Report was funded by the Carnegie Endowment in coordination with the Rockefeller Foundation and the American Medical Association. And that's what really happened. Generation after generation being indoctrinated into the ideology of big money. But we could raise the next generation to know the truth. So check out my books on how information is controlled, our rights, the food system, fake news, and so much more. And my team's first ever audiobook, which drops later this week. It's over 100 years old. ClassicalLearner.com.
Nice, dude. I love it. Bro, you know I did. You know I did. You know I got in on it. Fight the powers. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yeah, that's how we do it, dude. Yeah, that was a good one. That's a great. Yeah, dude. I went on a particular show. So a lot of that comes from a book called Murder by Injection, and that basically breaks down the systematic. And if you go look at the author of that book, it will tell you they're anti-Semitic, and they can't use that anymore. The truth is out, dude. Wake up, America. Wake up. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. You ready for a great one? Regardless of what you think of this guy, this is a great video, dude. Here we go. Ready to rock.
Strongly recommend everybody at home watch this video.
This is not an iPhone. This is a $3 trillion military-grade lethal weapon aimed straight at your brainstem. If you're watching this, it's because your most primal needs and impulses are being weaponized by to get you to give up all your precious minutes and hours down to the last second. This is done with invisible asymmetry of power. Tristan is the foremost expert on this, and you should watch his whole testimony in front of Congress, but the bottom line is this. You are being fucking harvested, and no one is coming to save you. But all hope is not lost. Hear me out. We all have 24 hours in today, and we all have commitments and human needs, so the time that we're left with is the most valuable. With this, we can steer the course of our life and create new memories. But how much of yourself do you feed to the beast against your will? You could take full control of your life at any moment. But you have to fight for it. Now get the fuck off of Instagram.
Nobody's coming to save you, dude. Who's been telling you that forever? Who's been telling you that? Bang, bro. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. Bang, bang, dog. Bang, bang. I've been telling you that since the jump, bro. Tune in a tinfoil hat for the here and today. It will be in the news 6 months later. People like these guys, nothing against them. They've done nothing to me. Okay? But man, we've been telling you that forever. We've been telling you that forever. No one's come to save you. Everything's about endorphins. They're coming after you, yo. They're coming after you. Right? Yeah. They're coming after you. I do love the Rumble chat. Nephilim Death Squad. Why is Nephilim Death Squad talking smack? I'm a big fan. Why are you writing crazy on here? What did he click? I click everything. I'm not clicking links here, dog. I'm out here hanging and banging. Okay? Out here hanging and banging. You know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the greatest to ever do it. Bring it. Bring it. Please, bring it. Cheer womb. Okay? Thank you, Norway Jones. Things are looking great. What are you talking about? Things are looking great. I don't know why you don't think things are looking great. Things are looking great. Things were looking great. Things aren't looking bad. They're just looking more obvious. You need to understand that, guys. Okay? Stop sitting here. Wah. Okay? Things are getting better. It's becoming more obvious. They're getting desperate. They're making power plays. This is from Patrick Bet David.
Going to be a little bit weird. You may even pause the video to want to Google this to say this can't be right. In 1951, the U.S. enacted the Invention Secrecy Act. What is that? Allows the government to legally classify and keep certain inventions secret if deemed a threat to national economy or security. What could be a threat to national economy? If you're able to figure something out that's 220 miles per gallon, you think it affects the oil industry a little bit? Maybe. Inventions under a secrecy order cannot be discussed, exported, or sold outside of military channels. Violations of secrecy order can result in imprisonment for the inventor. Over 6,000 patents today are kept by the U.S. government in secret. They didn't allow the people to go out there and sell it. I wonder what those 6,000 patents are. A lot of people want to be like, when you become a president, I want to go to Area 51. A lot of us capitalists want to find out what these 6,000 patents are.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And that's why we're in this weird thing right now where everyone's like, the economy is great. It's never bad. Wall Street's better. Okay? The real economy is Wall Street. The corporations, the government works for that. The CIA, the FBI, they all there protect the heads of corporations. It's not about you and me, okay? And I talk to Johnny about this all the time. I'm always like, hey, dude. I go, hey, dude. You know those ads that know you, hey, we're a patent. We'll help your invention get made. Hit us up. At weloveyourinventions.com. Call us at 1-800-JACK-YOUR-STUFF. That's too many numbers. But the point is, that's what they do, dude. You go to them with this really great idea. You think they're going to help you, and really, bang. They're taking you down, dude. They're taking you down. They're taking you down. Never forget. Never forget. Never again, dude. And that's how they do it. Oh, we Doomscrollin. What's good, y'all? Oh, we Doomscrollin. Oh, we Doomscrollin. Okay. We Doomscrolling. We out here hanging. We out here. Oh, snaps. Oh, BDM videos. Holla. One of the best podcasts out there. Go check it out. Oh, BDM Hey, our big dumb mouse. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. All right. I'm just trying to find some guys who are talking smack. All right. Sammy Trips. Let's go. We out here hanging and we out here banging. They are taking us down. Never been better. Yeah, it is better. Yeah. It is better, dude. I'm super excited. I got Nephilim Death Squad over here talking smack. Okay. I'm just out here hanging and banging. Yeah. Saw you in Costa Rica. You absolutely crush it, dude. The downs are rising. I'm down with down. Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Come on. Why am I the best? Dirty fuel, dude. Dirty fuel. Man, you guys having a good time in this show because I feel like this has been a what the kids call nothing but bangers. That was Patrick Bet David, the last one. Okay. Nothing but bangers. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. This is one of those patents that you guys won't believe. And I'm like, why'd you show a stupid video, bro?
To see pages from one of the strangest patents in the entire U.S. Patent Office. This is U.S. Patent number 2006-001-4125A1, or the Walking Through Walls Training System. According to the abstract on the patent that you can all go and read yourselves, this invention is a training system which enables a human being to acquire sufficient hyperspace energy in order to pull the body out of the third dimension, so that a person can walk through solid objects such as walls or wooden doors. This patent is very real and was taken incredibly seriously by members of the U.S. military, especially by the U.S. Army's 1st Earth Battalion, a real unit in the Army that based their principles upon the Jedi Order from Star Wars. What do you guys think about this? Damn it.
Did that guy just said that our military is fighting the Jedi warriors? The Jedi's teachings? Theodore Watson. Hey, Sam. Love you, brother. Love the show. Thanks for all you do. Wake up, America. Wake up. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Sam, if what we know about leaders, they're selected and they're all members of the EF group since birth, how can we trust any story of this country bombed this country? 100% stage. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Wake up, America. Wake up. Okay. It's all controlled ops. Everything's just controlled BS. You know, just controlled BS. I'm out here hanging, guys. I'm out here. Whoa, Jimmy the Lip over here on the other one. Not in a normal place. Jimmy the Lip not playing games. Wow. Wow. Jimmy the Lip, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Jimmy the Lip's not playing your games anymore. The downs are rising, dude. The downs are rising. They really are rising. Someday you guys will realize how powerful the downs are. Some of you guys are in straight up denial. Guys, I have so many videos. Oh my God. I'm just taking too long. Here we go. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Devices. So these are brain sensors that are starting to be embedded in everyday devices, but until now have been a number of niche companies that really have focused on mindfulness and meditation. The use of, for example, brain sensors that can pick up electrical activity in the brain at a pretty low resolution, but advances in AI have both improved what the signal is that can come from the brain and enabled the miniaturization of those products. As a lot of the major tech companies start to invest in these brain sensors, it's a huge, I think, untapped market in many ways of integrating them into everyday devices. These are earbuds or watches or headphones and the soft cups around the ears. Many of those products are hitting the market this year, and others are hitting them within the next 2 years, such that people can listen to music, a phone call, etc., while having those devices in ears. Initially, what they will be capable of doing is very high-level brain state reading Things like, are you tired? Are you paying attention? Is your mind wandering? Are you happy or sad? They maybe enable interaction like up, down, left, right for interaction with other technologies. And they're being embedded into things like virtual reality headsets.
Yeah. Basically, these nerd dorks are trying to kill us. It's a battle of the nerd dorks, Satan worshipers. I want to give energetic helper. Sam, thanks for bringing the light, love, all you do. Love, okay. Thanks, Sam, for bringing the light. Love all you do, my M-word. Cheers. I can't show it. Listen, they're on to me, dude. I got to dance this dance for a little while. At the end of the show, I'd love to show some stuff. Let's just chill. Okay, let's just chill. All right. Here we go. Let's get into this. Yep. Thank you, Aaron Harshall. It looks like you're solving murder mysteries in the Outback. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much for that. Loving me, loving you. Oh, any word. We don't even need to walk through walls. Planes and soldiers have invisible cloaks. Okay. All right. We're not afraid of that. You think we're afraid of that, bro? What do you think of Scott Ritter's episode on Jimmy Dore? I haven't seen it yet. Have not seen it yet. Oh, snaps. Mike Romanelli. I heard a Fire Stamp show with you and the Prophet Eddie Bravo. Just got that. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hold on. Oh, come on, bro. What is the name? Tiff's Comedy Club. Yes, here we go. Still under Tiff's. Here we go. Where are we? Oh, snaps. Let's look at this. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Sam Tripoli, Eddie Bravo, and friends. Let's go, bro. One show to end them all. Let's go, Jersey. Let's go. Night before, Joey Diaz, George Perez after us. Nothing but bangers, bro. Nothing but bangers. When are you going to realize this? We out here hanging with banging. Out in Jersey, dude, making bad decisions. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Come on. Man, I am doing great work. Here we go. Remove from screen. What is next? Okay, if this rest of stuff hasn't scared you, wait till this. Here we go. This might be a little too much for you. Maybe I'm going too far. I don't know who this chick is.
I didn't think I would be waking up to abject biological horror today, but here we are. The brain organoids, the tiny human brains that we can grow in jars, have been released for commercial processing access. If you're not familiar with these guys, they are human brains that have been grown from stem cells, and they have brainwaves very similar to a premature baby's. I am not kidding. The limitations on their use and their growth seems to be hypoxia due to the fact that they're a disembodied brain and don't have a circulatory system. They can be attached to a computer chip and have better processing power than our most advanced AI. A Swiss company, Neuroplatform, is debuting their biological computer chips and giving access to private citizens to use the processing power of the brain organoids. While there are 16 brain organoids to a chip, they're maintaining thousands of them. They also have mouse and rat brain organoids, but they explicitly used human brain organoids. There have been some advancements in being able to keep them alive longer, including keeping them in a media that's oxygen rich and shaking them. They live about 100 days, so they will constantly need to be refreshed. As for the company, you personally can get access to their computation. It is going to run you about $500 a month if you're in education. I am frustrated. This is brand new technology. It is pretty spooky. Those are functional little eyes that can perceive light. They are immature human brains. They have all the structures that a human brain should have. They're just never reached that point in development because, the lack of a circulatory system. But scientists are doing their very best to make them bigger and more complex. At what point are we going to bring ethics into the equation?
I don't know. And guys, by the way, yes, I love those teeth. Those teeth were gorgeous. She couldn't even close her mouth. She couldn't even close her mouth. That's how great those teeth are. Okay. I just see words. Come on, guys. Dude, all day with those teeth. Come on, Sam. When is the TFH with Lolita Carroll? I have to find an email. I gotta get an email to get her on. She has open door policy. Let's go, bro. Come on, let's go. All day, dude. You know I'm not messing around. I'm just hitting and I'm just hanging and banging, bro. That's all. Just you keep asking questions. I'm just hanging and banging. This chick is out here saying crazy stuff. Man, this show is going to go all night. I showed this on Tinfoil Hat, but it's still, I find it to be a little spooky, so I just want to get it going. Here we go. Oh, dude. I got so many.
It's the most insane example of how everyone is experiencing completely different social medias at the exact same time. Like this video, my boyfriend said he'd be over by 3 after golfing, and like it's just her every half an hour taking a video saying, oh, he's still not here, and it gets to like 5 or 6 p.m. and he's still not here. Okay, I opened the comments of this video, and kind of as I expected, everyone was saying, oh, that's really rude, it's the disregard of her time, I don't like him, did he communicate with you? If not, then that's a red flag. Okay, fair enough, you know. I send this video to my boyfriend who was sat next to me, and then I said to my boyfriend, lol, look at the comments. Bear in mind, these comments were coming up at the top of the list, so as soon as you open the comments, these are the ones that came up for me. Tell me fucking why my boyfriend opens the comments on his phone, that again, it's the first list of comments that come up, it's the same time, on the same video, or you could get your own hobby instead of waiting around for him. Like, God forbid he has a good time, he meant before 3 a.m, he's ahead of schedule. No fucking wonder we're all so divided when you can look at the same comments on the same video and it'll change them based on who you are, and I presume based on like other activity in the app. Like, because people look at the fucking comments of a video to gain perspective and see how everyone feels about that video. Like, I do that. I think everyone does that. So if we're looking at it from 2 completely different angles, and the only thing that I can assume really that's that different about our interactions with Instagram is that he's a guy and I'm a girl. And so obviously these are all like on his side and all of mine were on her side. What? Also, obviously there are millions of other examples why we're so divided, but this is not helping. Like, also in this specific situation, in like any of these situations, it doesn't necessarily matter which party is actually in the right. What matters is the fact that people are being fed completely different takes on media.
Yep.
And like I tried to scroll to find the comments that were on his, and I couldn't find them.
Oh, damn. Damn, dude. They're even, I've been telling you this, man. Algorithm, dude, it's a t-shirt. I've been telling you, your algorithm's lying to you. Your algorithm is lying to you. What? Sam, really thought you had some good videos. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's like, that's why we're all fighting with each other. It's because they're 100% putting it together. I like this out for you, Sam, and you're so cute. Thank you. Hey, Project Cheney, check that out. She's doing the Lord's work, okay? She's doing the Lord's work. All right, look who's over here now, Jimmy the Lip. He was there, now he's here. Huh? How about that for an algorithm? Why is he here? Why is he over there? Hi, Grace. How are you? What do you think happened to Antifa? I don't know. Probably became pro-Palestine because they want you to hate Palestine. That's what they want. That's why they want. Are we hanging or banging? We're hanging and banging, dog. That's how this show goes. Hang, bang. That's how it goes. And yes, the algorithm, that's why people still wear masks, because they're getting told wear a mask. Okay? That's what's happening. Okay? We are getting told different things based on where you are, what part of the country you're in, all that shit. I'm going to skip the China one. I'm going to go straight to this technology. What? This is technology, everybody.
Looking at these videos, we're looking at a real wormhole. It's a real wormhole consistent with multiple Defense Intelligence Agency papers about warp drive, negative energy. People wonder, what's the difference between a black hole and a wormhole? The difference is there's no event horizon on a wormhole. What that means is the event horizon on the black hole is where if you go past that point, not even light can escape. There's too much gravitational effect. It means you're getting sucked in, there's no escape. In a wormhole, there is no event horizon. They're humanly traversable. That means the G-forces don't rip you to shreds. It's just a phase transition. It's a hole through, the fabric of reality if you were to bend space-time together. And people wonder, why is there this flash in the satellite video? It's because the photons, when they hit the wormhole, they get caught on the edge and they reflect outwards. And one of those Defense Intelligence Agency papers says it can even be amplified as well, which is why we're seeing this flash in the videos. And it also mentions there's a lensing effect that will occur, which is similar to gravitational lensing, which is what happens when you have light pass around a black hole. And what happens in the final frame before we see the zap happen, we can see the plane blur and stretch a little bit. We can see all the orbs become perfectly flat, like gravitational lensing, because they're creating a field between them where they're about to induce the mouth of this wormhole.
Flurry creatures. Some people aren't buying it. Maybe. I don't know, dude. Anything's possible. Never trust a video. Why are you even watching this show then? It's all videos. God, I'm just... Oh, dude, this video is going to upset you. It's going to upset you. We're going to get into some light stuff soon, but we got to bang it.
Scott Hopkins, Public Health Ontario. I was just wondering, so in the event there is a positive from milk, do we have a plan to start active surveillance in humans? I think that, I'm just sort of thinking about what's the next step? Are we just going to wait, or do we have something that's kind of queued up and ready to go once we see a positive? Thanks.
So, Jessica, that's exactly the protocol I was talking about in the enhanced surveillance that we're working to put together that we won't use. I shouldn't say we won't use. There's some potential ways we could use it. We could get baseline. We could do it on pigs. We could do it on avian, even though it's been done by the BC folks. So, but obviously the preoccupation is to land something so that if we do find a positive farm, we can get in there. But that's where our work right now has been focused on, trying to develop something that would be implementable around those farms. I will flag that, there's the science part and the lab part and the thinking through the epi part. And then there's the enormous sensitivities around who's going on farms. Are these quarantined areas? The farmers, the undocumented workers or migrant workers, documented, like that whole sensitivity area about we are here from the government and we're here to help you testing that has been very challenging in other jurisdictions who have attempted to do this.
Damn, bro, they're straight up. These nerds are going to be the death of us, bro. These nerds are coming for us. Dude, they're openly talking about surveillance. Openly talking about it. Farms. FEMA farms. What are we talking about, dude? Nerds. You're always looking for Nazis. It's nerds. Nerds are the ones who are coming for you. These fucking nerds. And he's totally Canadian, by the way. You got your scumbag Canadians are going to screw all of us up. Here we go. And farms, you hear him talk about illegals. Here we go.
Non-citizen voting education virtual training. Did you guys know this is a thing? District of Columbia, Board of Elections, April 10th, 2024. Again, this is by the Board of Elections in the District of Columbia. Who are we? An independent agency of the District of Columbia government, non-partisan, no political affiliations. Non-U.S. citizen residents can vote in the District of Columbia. Future's looking bright. Future is looking bright. Oh, but wait, there is more. Can I register to vote same day for early voting or primary election? Yes. Yes. Exclamation point, yes. Here is your non-citizen voter registration application. I have no words. These documents were released to Judicial Watch via a FOIA request, which granted them 13 pages of records. which, like I just showed you, explained that illegal aliens and other non-citizens can vote and how they can register to vote in local elections. The district's action was opposed by congressional Republicans, but they failed to overturn the measure.
Well, first of all, I just want to say something and she is hot. Thank you. I don't know who she is. If you know who she is, please email me so I can do it. So I can give her credit. So one thing is the District of Columbia is not part of America. It is a sovereign territory of the basically of the black nobility, the Switzerland, all that stuff. That is it is not part of America, and it does not technically have to follow American rules, just like the City of London and the Vatican. Okay, so letting people vote in the District of Columbia isn't that crazy. I'm just telling you right now. All right. So yeah, dude, and this is why it's all started. This is what is going on. This is a Bolshevik revolution, guys. It's a Bolshevik revolution. They're coming for you. Here we go.
On Jennifer's reporting, Chechens, Jordanians, some of them just crossed the border. What's going on?
Well, this thing of our military bases getting penetrated by foreign nationals is happening more and more. This is something we see probably 2 or 3 times a week, where we're stopping these folks at the gate with a week at least. And this is just Navy alone, where we're seeing folks try to come in. And usually the cover story is, I'm a student, I'm here, I'm an enthusiast, I want to see the ships, that type of thing. We have to turn them around. And typically we get NCIS involved with those, and we get biometrics when possible. But yes, there's been an uptick in that.
Do they have passports? Do they have?
A lot of times they have passports.
Papers?
They have papers, yes. But they're in no way, shape, or form authorized to be on our base. And it's really hard for us to tell the underlying motive for these type of cases.
Wow, that's stunning.
It is.
It's got to be a concern.
This is Russian, Chinese. It comes from all these different nations. We're seeing an uptick in it.
In addition to that, there's been some reporting on this over the last 6 months. You're getting 2 or 3 drones flying over military bases in America per week.
That is no.
Yeah, dude. Yep. Blacko SoCal. Look into Alan Moore, comic book writer. He wrote Watchmen in 1984, and that story is Beat for Beat Project Bluebeam. How did he know when it was declassified in 1997? Alan Moore is CIA. All right, we ain't afraid. A few months ago, I was lying in my bed, and a voice yelled my name, Zach, so loud in my head that I shot up in my bed instantly, and my head started pounding. It was so loud, but inside my head. All right, Zach, I'm with you. It's always weird. You Google it. I'm not Googling anything. You're not the boss of me. Yeah, dude. I went on Rogue. I told you this is going to happen. Mel K brought it all up. Dude. This is what's happening. This is how it's going to go. There are no countries. There are only legal fictions. Okay, I'm down with that. Sam, have you ever heard of Operation Nemesis? I have not. Should I stay or should I go? If I go, there will be trouble. Yeah, man. We are in a Bolshevik war right now. Nobody wants to hear it. I'm just telling you the truth. We are in a Bolshevik war. That's what they did to Russia. That's what they did to China. That's what they did to Germany. And now they're doing it to America. You cannot invade these countries.
Queens, New York, ALC's district. This is what is going on. All of these people here that are selling on the street have crossed into America illegally. A lot of them have been here for up to 3 years, so they're settling in. A way to make money is for them to come and sell goods on the street. This literally looks like I don't even know how to describe it. It's an outdoor garage sale, but it looks like Goodwill bins have just been dropped off here. However, right next to it is this store, Lot for Less. How would you feel if you owned that store and you have all these people out here selling all these goods? Most of the people are coming to buy from these people. They don't have vending license, and they don't have any sort of license. When police come, they quickly gather their goods and they go on their way. This is what is happening in Queens, New York. If you visit New York, you want to come for some really good garage sales, come on up here, and you don't know what you'll find. There's lots of treasures right here that people are trying to sell. So this is what's happening on in America. It does not look like America here. No.
Yeah, dude. New York is lost. You know, New York, LA, San Francisco. You'll never get them to not vote because the contagion, the social contagion of political correctness is so strong. You have to vote for the groupthink, or else you'll never, ever, 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 ever be promoted. So you have to play ball with everybody. And that's why these things, dude, the cities are dying. I want to get out of LA so badly, dude. We are in the middle of a Bolshevik revolution. I mean, all your big cities are doing it. It's a Bolshevik revolution. Here we go. Oh, snaps. I got to cruise on
Illinois
you.
State Senator Dan McConkey here. We've just passed the largest budget in Illinois state history, over $53 billion. Includes almost $1 billion in tax increases and nearly $1 billion on the migrant crisis. So we actually raised your taxes just to spend on migrants. Now there's some good things that the budget does, but a lot of things that are just very much out of whack. I voted no, looking forward to seeing how we can continue to work to improve our state.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. These Marxist states are done. We got to get that F out of there. We got to get out of there. Someone just called them Hot Wheels. Come on. You can't call them Hot Wheels. You can do anything actually you want. I don't care. Here we go. And this is the dumbing down of America. Here we go.
Thing that we found when we started diving into it was the way in which they were bringing Common Core into the states. So it was being done through the federal government. Now, the federal government is not supposed to get involved in education in that way. In fact, they're told that they can't. Like we have the State Department of Education, we have the Federal Department of Education, and that's fine, but they're not supposed to be implementing curriculums. There's not supposed to be a national curriculum that's being utilized. Well, this we found was being pushed as a backdoor approach into putting federal curriculums into the states.
Yeah. So once again, the states, the government, the deep state isn't following the laws anymore. Yeah, the government is like, it's not even that the government is allowing it. It's not that. It's like these international corporations, think tanks are controlling everything. And these people are all just these politicians are just trying to amass so much wealth that they can get above it. And they just don't understand, like, they're the first ones to go. Once this all comes in, the first one to go. It's the dumbing down of America right now. So you're so dumb, you don't know how your government actually works. Here we go.
Hermosa. Why did Egypt grant that bridge her name? What secrets did she reveal to mankind, and who killed her? Samira was one of a kind nuclear scientist born in 1917. She wrote the book, Modern Algebra, when she was 18. The first woman ever to obtain a PhD in atomic radiation. Samira had a breakthrough in nuclear technology and developed a formula to split the atoms of cheap metals like copper. She has a very famous quote that says, "I'll make nuclear treatment as available and as cheap as aspirin." On August 5, 1952, in Berkeley, California, she refused U.S. citizenship and decided to return to Egypt. But she got an invitation for a dinner, and on the way her car fell off a cliff, killing her immediately. The driver jumped from the car just before the fall, and disappeared. The invitation she received turned out to be fake. The death of the brilliant 35 years old is still a mystery.
Yeah, dude, I should have played that after the Patrick Bet David one, but yeah, dude, yeah. We are up against demons, dude. Demons. Okay, here we go. I should have played that after Patrick Bet David. That video was out of place. Sorry, guys.
Biden administration getting ready to reinstate the military draft.
Fair question, considering I found this hidden in the language of the new National Defense Authorization Act that's about to hit the House floor, H.R. 8070, Section 531. Quote, every male citizen of the United States and every other male person residing in the United States between the ages of 18 and 26 shall be automatically registered under this act by the Director of the Selective Service System. According to existing law, every man living in the United States between 18 and 26 years old must voluntarily register for the draft, even if it hasn't been implemented in 50 years. Military recruiting is down, selective service is having difficulty getting people to sign up, and the US is involved in several big proxy wars. So, they want to automatically register everyone once a man becomes 18. We haven't had military conscription in 50 years. Why all of a sudden are they so concerned that there aren't enough men signed up? Does it have anything to do with Biden secretly giving permission to Ukraine to strike inside Russia with US weapons? But it is Pride Month, so I have to ask the question, what is a man? Apparently the government has an actual answer for that.
Whoa!
Quote, gender assigned at birth and not on gender identity or a gender reassignment. What about all the undocumented men? They're going to automatically register all of them too. I'm past the age of draft, but if I wasn't, I'd be praying the draft lottery is fair.
It's not. Yeah, dog. They want World War III, dude. They're trying to do it. And like, you know, even though Adam Green and I don't necessarily agree on everything, but this is the Abrahamic religions are pushing apocalypse. Okay. Right? They're pushing the apocalypse, dude. It's coming. This cracks me up right here. This makes me laugh. Like, dude, you want to talk useful idiots? Let's go.
First 15 promises he has made if he is reelected. You may have heard of Project 2025, but this is from Agenda 47, and you can read all of these on his website. First, he promises that he will carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in history. He will
Let's go.
Also ask for the death sentence for anyone convicted of human trafficking.
Let's go.
He will close the Department of Education and return all education standards to the states to decide.
Let's go.
He will put prayer back into school, and he will criminalize any race-based advantage programs.
Let's go.
He will end the Affordable Care Act. He will ban gender-affirming care for adults and children, and he will ban any federal dollars from going towards gender-affirming care.
I'm down.
Which means anyone with government-provided health care will no longer be able to access gender-affirming care except for
I'm down.
For Viagra and Cialis. Those will still be available. He will propose a constitutional amendment that gives a term limit to Congress.
He's never going to do that. Ever. Stop.
He will deploy the Department of Justice to investigate the Biden crime family and any of his
Let's go.
adversaries or political rivals.
Oh, you mean just like Biden? Let's go.
He will immediately pardon all of the January 6thers, and he will create a
Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Do you want me to vote for this guy? Because I'm not, but do you want me to vote for him? Do you want me to vote for him?
task force to investigate anyone who arrested, charged, or imprisoned a January 6er.
Yeah. He's not going to do any of that, by the way. And he's not going to do any of that. Let's go.
Increase the penalties for underage criminal offenders, strengthen immunity for police officers, and
I don't know about that.
Deploy the National Guard to patrol woke cities.
No. Okay. Now you're losing me.
On day one, he will reassess our participation in NATO and says
yes,
that every European country needs to pay the United States for protection.
Yeah.
He will
Let's go.
also restore the wonderful travel ban for Muslims coming to America.
Okay.
He will build freedom cities. This is 10.
Okay, by the way, guys, Freedom Cities are 15-minute cities. I don't know why she's upset about that. That fits her thing. I am not down with Freedom Cities. Fuck Freedom Cities.
New cities built on federal land. He will award them to areas with the best development proposals, and he will prioritize moving young families to these Freedom Cities. He will kill all e-vehicles and e-vehicle legislation.
I'm in.
Seeking to replace that with the development of a flying car.
Okay, now we're getting weird.
He believes that we could create a car that vertically takes off. He will remove all of the limits on American natural gas exports and drill baby drill for oil domestically.
Let's go, bro. This should be Saudi Arabia. We pump as much oil as Saudi Arabia. This should be Dubai. It should be us in flying cars, in futuristic cities, in Lambos, giving Cleveland Steamers to Instagram models. Let's go!
He will impose a tariff of up to 60% on Chinese imports.
I'm in.
He will extend the 2017 tax cuts and drop the corporate tax rate from 21% to 15%.
Okay, how about drop all taxes to zero? Zero taxes. Just print money, zero taxes.
He will push Congress to pass legislation that would give every American the right to concealed carry anywhere at any time. And he will revoke any gun restrictions or legislation that seeks to inhibit people's ability to own guns that's been passed in the last several years. He will demand that Europe pay back all the money we gave Ukraine, and then he will use all of that money to recruit for the American military. And he will take billions and billions of dollars from private university endowments by taxing, fining, and suing the universities. He specifically names Harvard in this one.
I'm in. You got my vote. 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 You act like you don't got my vote. You got my vote. You got my vote.
And then he will use that money to create the American Academy. It is a free online college that will be free of wokeness that he will force employers to recognize as a bachelor's degree equivalent. So that's Agenda 47.
I'm in. You sold me, Pat. You sold me on it, Pat. I'm in. I'm in, Pat. I'm in. I'm in. Yes, somebody killed him, dude. Hit him so hard. Someone unlived him. I guess I can't say that word. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. She's angry. She's not happy about that at all. But I'm in. Thank you, weird lady. Here we go. Come on, Sam. Man, there are so many videos I still have to watch. Oof. I might have to jump to some of these videos, dude. I might have to jump to some of these videos because I only have 15 minutes. Okay, let's get some of these videos going. Let's see what this video is. I don't even know what this is.
Famous Jewish teacher shocked the world after his death in 2006 when he revealed the true identity of the Messiah. Yitzhak Kaduri, who lived to the age of 108, was highly respected in the Jewish community for his spiritual insights and knowledge of Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical tradition. Before his death, he wrote a note to be opened a year after his passing, which purportedly revealed the name of the Messiah. This note, when finally unveiled, stunned many, as it read, "He will raise the people and confirm that his word and law are standing." Wait, what's so shocking about that? Well, the letter is actually an acrostic, which is when the first letter of each word in a text spells out a hidden message. In Kaduri's letter, the hidden message was Yehoshua, the Hebrew name for Jesus. Kaduri's letter sparked intense debates and discussions among religious scholars and believers worldwide, and to this day, it remains one of the most intriguing posthumous revelations from a religious figure.
I love Jesus! I love Jesus, bro. Okay, what is going on? Okay. So we're basically right here. Okay. Man, something's going on. This thing's freezing. Let's keep moving because for some reason the video just froze. Here we go.
By Pope Paul VI in 1965 and completed in 1977. La Resurrezione is a dramatic depiction of Christ rising from the turmoil of an atomic explosion. At 66 feet wide and 23 feet high, this sculpture dominates the stage of the Pope Paul VI Audience Hall, serving as a backdrop for papal audiences and significant events. Pericle Fazzini, known for his dynamic and expressive style, was chosen for this project. His vision, he claimed, was to create a sculpture that not only embodied the resurrection of Christ, but also resonated with the contemporary world, a world shadowed by the threat of nuclear destruction. The figure of Christ, cast in bronze, emerges from the abstract chaos with an almost expressionless face. His outstretched arms and upward gaze draw the viewer's eyes towards the heavens. Fazzini's work, while undeniably bold, can be polarizing. The chaotic forms and the depiction of an atomic explosion as the backdrop for Christ's resurrection are jarring for those accustomed to more classical interpretations.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm telling you, the Vatican, bro, you know, again, I don't agree with everybody all the time, but the Vatican is, in fact, dark arts. It is black nobility, okay? It's black nobility, and that they worship Baal, Moloch, Kronos. It's all the same, dog. You know? That's who's running everything. Babylonian money magic. Let's just keep going here, bro. Here we go. This one's for all of you Here we go.
Let me show you something super interesting. This is the World Submarine Cables Map. I want you to think of South America as 1, Africa as 2, and Australia as 3. Notice how there is no cables from here to here or here to here. You might ask, why is that important? Here's why. The reason you will never see these cables connected is because look how far the distance is from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, and the vast distance from 1 to 3. But Ryan, what about these cables here? Oh yeah, you mean the short distance right here? But you might ask yourself, Ryan, why is that important? Over 99% of the world's internet traffic, including international phone calls and data transfers, rely on cables. Not satellites, cables. Y'all, pull up any map of sea cables and you will see that none of these touch. Because we live on a flat, geocentric plane, just like the Word of God says.
Come on!
In Revelations 29, and they, talking about the angels, went up on the breadth of the earth. What is that? That is Strong's G4114. Breadth meaning plateaus, has a root word, breadth, suggesting great extent. Let's look up this root word plateaus, G4116. G4116 says plateaus, spread out flat. Spread out flat. The Bible is true and you have been deceived your entire life. It's time to wake up, repent of your sins, and know that Jesus Christ is the only one that is truth, and his word shall not pass away. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but the Bible, the word of God, shall never pass away.
Let's go! Let's go, guys. I'm cooking with gas through these, dude. All of the content creators I could find their links, I've put them in the thing. Here we go.
Of an insane update on the Chipotle portion size crisis, and this has absolutely nothing to do with the negative reviews that were leaving Chipotle. So apparently yesterday or today, this isn't confirmed, Chipotle workers got a specific order from their managers. Apparently these workers were specifically told to fill the bowls up, fill them to the brim if people come in recording with their phones. They are scared. I saw this video that this dude posted saying that he told Chipotle he hasn't eaten all day and this is why they filled up his bowl the way they did. This thing was the size of a football. This thing was the size of a fucking newborn baby. It's the biggest bowl I've ever seen in my life. Come to find out, there's comments like this. When I was at work yesterday at Chipotle, my manager told me to fill up anybody's bowls if they had a phone. I work at Chipotle and just yesterday we got orders to fill up the bowls and burritos to the max when we see a phone. I work at Chipotle. They legit put out a notice on filling up bowls if your phone's out. A couple weeks ago, we started the trend to film your order and just walk out if they don't give you good portions. And I think it's safe to say that it fucking worked. This bowl right here screams we don't want to lose profit, bro. Again, not yet confirmed to be true. I just saw it in comments, but regardless, good shit, guys.
Yeah, I mean that what's happening now is these corporations, they get bought out by these venture capitalists and they have to do profits and they're just screwing these companies. And it's just it's vulture pickings of we're going to lose all these great companies and new ones will jump up, but this is just vulture shit. It's just vulture shit. Guys, we're cruising. We're cooking with gas real quick. Cooking with gas. This is about Marilyn Monroe. Here we go.
I thought was interesting. I think people knew she was involved with the Kennedys.
Some years ago, I had a man who's CIA who
got into the vault that have a lot of these documents. It's a transcript of a wiretap on her phone in LA where she was threatening Bobby Kennedy, saying she was going to hold a press conference to tell the whole world what Jack Kennedy had told her about the objects from outer space from the 1940s. She thought she would just put that out there, and before they could, they killed her. The Kennedys didn't have anything with killing her. They were furious. There was an old actor and singer named Burl Ives who was on my executive committee for some years.
Burl Ives, of course.
And he knew Marilyn, and he knew that Marilyn Monroe had been murdered, but he didn't know why. And I give him this document. He goes, "Oh my God, no wonder they killed her."
Yeah, dude. I just think it's crazy that conspiracies have gotten so popular that David Spade is doing them. Dana Carvey, and I love Dana Carvey. David Spade did the show one time. Nice guy. I think he's been famous for too long. But I mean, dude, conspiracies now have gotten there. They have lost the narrative. We are winning. Let's go into here. I'm cooking with gas here. This is it. I'm cooking with gas because I have to do a special thing.
The mind-bending multiverse of Rick and Morty, where reality is just one of many possibilities. Meet Rick Sanchez, a brilliant yet eccentric scientist whose genius is matched only by his reckless nature, and Morty Smith, his wide-eyed grandson, as they journey through dimensions beyond imagination, encountering strange creatures, bizarre worlds, and mind-bending phenomena. Alongside them are Jerry, the inept patriarch trying to find his place, Summer, the sassy teenage daughter with a knack for adventure, and Beth, the conflicted matriarch seeking validation amidst her family's chaos. But wait, there's more. Exercise caution around evil Morty, whose sinister demeanor hides wicked intentions. Also, meet Bird Person, a wise warrior with deep connections to Rick's past, and Mr. Meeseeks, cheerful beings with singular tasks who bring unexpected twists to their adventures. Prepare to be swept away on an odyssey through the infinite possibilities of the multiverse with Rick and Morty.
No, this isn't real. It's AI. The Bill Burr stuff is a little too hot for YouTube, so we won't be showing it here on YouTube. Wink, wink, wink. If you know what I'm talking about here. Wink, wink. Couple more videos here on YouTube, and then we gotta leave. Here we go. I love this one.
Ed Bunny 1.
Trying to get
hashtag 55.
Trying to put together a password nowadays is so freaking funny. Here we go. Let's go.
April XXX shell C2BD must include today's Wordle answer. Snork. Snocky? Italy, no. Greece, Turkey, America, Canada, Thailand, Russia, Spain? Yes. QXH6 plus? Fuck you, Paul. Oh, chat. Oh, we're absolutely beating this. We have to feed the worm. I think we're good. I think we get rid of J. Password must contain twice as many italic characters as bold. So I don't understand how to get the color in that hex. Your mom's dead, so that's makes sense that it's that color now. If you think that is going to stop me from making your mom jokes in here, you are dead wrong. Just like her. How do you do this? This is literally impossible. How do you beat this? F you, Paul.
That was great, dude. That was great. That was great, dude. Here we go. We got a couple more, and then we got to go to the extra risky. Here we go.
National Bring Your Own Cup Day at 7-Eleven. Let's see if they'll let me fill this up. We have to go blue raspberry. Bring your own cup day, right? The cup has to fit inside the hole. I'll be back, Jonathan. I'm back. Let's go inside. Jonathan, I'm back. This is legal, right? Some blue raspberries. It is so much slushy.
That is hilarious, dude. Yes, that's so funny, dude. Sorry, that made me laugh. All right, one more here on YouTube. Nope, two more. Sorry, guys. Two more here on YouTube. You know, we're going to the
with
green
Harrison
one.
Butker in college, and I'm not surprised by any of this because he's a weird dude. Harrison never said that he was dating a girl, but he said he was courting her. And when he started courting his girlfriend, now wife, she would sew him into a chastity sack in his bed, and he would be like super happy. When we brought it up, he told us that doing it before marriage is a sin. And I told him that wearing a blend of different materials in your clothes is also considered a sin in the Bible. He then proceeded to burn all of his clothes, and then his courtship person knit him all new stuff. Harrison never ate in the dining halls. He always used to lecture to us about like purity and stuff. So he would just spend hours in our dorm room churning his own butter. Harrison wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. He would constantly fail his essays for science because he would try to argue ad nauseum that the Earth was only 6,000 years old.
It might be.
And it's not.
It might be. Dude, that's a comedian. I don't think that's a real story. I thought it was very funny. And then Small Plates IG. Very funny comic. Very funny comic. And what is left? All right, final one on YouTube. Final one on YouTube. Here we go. Final video on YouTube. Then we're gonna go
for this. Okay. I was under the impression that gay people ate for free during Pride Month.
I'm sorry, I don't know where you got that impression.
These are the benefits.
Where did you hear that?
Well, you let black people eat for free on Black History Month. So
We don't do that.
I didn't realize I was eating at a bigoted establishment.
Okay, I have two gay brothers. One of them is married to a black man. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to give
The
me a
beer
card
should
to pay.
be free.
I'm going to give you
Let
10.
me drink for free. Well, I want to dress up like this if I knew that gay people didn't eat for free.
All right.
Okay?
A gay man would not wear this outfit.
Well, that's very homophobic for you to say.
Are you gay, sir?
No. No,
Okay.
but the fact that you guys
Jesus
don't honor
Christ.
that is insane.
This was a big
All right, how
deal.
about this? How about this? The beer's free.
No.
Let's let the beer be free.
Thank you, sir. You know, it's disgusting what you just tried to do. Yeah, this card was declined. You have another card?
Run it again.
Why did Callan quit? Because he just didn't want to do Conspiracy Social Club anymore. He's got tired of taking mad L's. Guys, that is the end of the show on YouTube. We're going to leave YouTube right now. We're going to go get a little, but we are, you know. So thank you, everybody on YouTube. We're now going to go to the, get into some shadiness, some craziness, some fun and weirdness. But thank you guys on YouTube. We appreciate you. We'll see you on the other ones. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Bye. Bye.